Hi, Capricorn. Thanks for tuning in to your yes or no questions with the pendulum today. We are going to start by taking some cleansing breaths with this question. We want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really get grounded so you can focus on the best way to phrase the question. And we want to do it in a yes or no format. If the pendulum swings top to bottom, we're going to take that as a yes. And left to right swing is a no. If it just kind of hangs out like this and doesn't do too much, we need to either rephrase the question or the answer is not available to us at this time. There is free will within yourself as well with others. So if it's at a point that it hasn't been yet faded into stone, we do have options. Right, I'm doing my best to hold this straight. Yes or no for Capricorn? We can try rephrasing the question, Capricorn. Kind of keep the questions very cut and dry. Try it again. Kind of hanging in the center there. So we are going to take that as the answer is not ready for us yet. So we're going to pull some tarot and see what messages we can get. We're going to start with oracles actually, and then clarify with the tarot. We have a lot that popped out. High Priestess of Water. Your emotional energy, your psychic abilities, letting go, risk, belonging, invisible, and at the bottom of the deck is Grove. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards before we get into your story, because I want to see how these oracles add to your message. Oops, that one doesn't belong in there. Just out of curiosity, it's the Three of Cups, which is friendship. Love is your energy. Follow the golden rule. And at the very bottom of the deck is possess self-confidence. And I'm going to leave that out. And then underneath that is focus on the positive. So the energy that I'm feeling is not heavy, but it's complicated. Okay. High Priestess of Water, like I said, is about your emotional being. It's about your psychic abilities. It's the way you read other people. It's the way you navigate. It's the way you download. You're very, very psychic. Whether you guys want to kind of embrace that side of yourselves or not, being Capricorns, we like things that we can touch, feel, and smell. You know, it's not like we don't have, no, we have psychic abilities, but it's one of those things that it's not part of your earth sign, you know. Air signs a little bit easier, or water signs are a little bit easier to pick up on that, but the fire and the earth signs fight it just a little bit because it's not something tangible. And sometimes we feel like that's a waste of time because we're so busy doing what we have to do here in our earthly plane. Now, with that being said, there's something that you have to let go of from the past to change your mindset and take this risk. What your end result is to belong in that community, belong with the people that you are familiar with, that are familiar with you on a spiritual level, on a soul level, reading each other via your soul power and your soul light. Because here on the physical, we feel invisible. We don't feel like people take us as seriously as they should. We get kind of cast aside sometimes because we're so quiet, we're so diligent. They know they can rely on us. If we do something out of hand, you know, and out of the norm of our routine, because we like our routines and we like our plans, it shakes people up. And this is where we need to shake some people up. Okay, take that risk. You know what it is, that the path that you're pulling to, you know what it is that you want to let go so that you can feel free to take the risks, so that you can feel like you're able to do so. But will you land, you know, she's flying, will you land in the place where you're not going to feel invisible if you take this risk? Because it's a big risk. I'm not going to lie. It is a big, huge undertaking. It's something you've never done before. It's putting your trust in something that you can't tangibly see or touch right now. Okay, love is your energy. As long as you go through this and you follow your soul's journey in a loving way, a higher vibrational way, knowing that there's no negative energy coming at you to defer you to a different path. You know, sometimes if you get on a path, you know, you feel all this resistance, all this negativity, and, you know, you don't want to go down it. That's your warning sign not to go there. If it's smooth and easy and loving, that's where we want to be. You know, that's where the angels are asking us to go. That's where our path is supposed to be. That's where we're supposed to be drawn to. If it's too much resistance, there's resistance for a reason. It's not for us. Follow the golden rule and possess self-confidence, which means that we have to love others and treat others how we would want to be treated. And with that respect, if we're going to treat them kindly and nicely and with respect, we expect that in return. So if you're, again, being pushed against that negative energy, that you're not being honored for who you are and what you bring to the table, and it seems to be all one-sided with a job, relationship, whatever it happens to be, or even a lifestyle choice that you have, it needs to change and be altered, because it's not going to give you the blessings that you need. And I feel like you're coming out of this really heavy emotional base with the water. Okay, the water is all about emotion. So you're coming out of a very heavy emotional base. And in that base, you felt very alone and invisible. And now you're ready to take the risk to land someplace else, do something different, and reinvent yourself in your surroundings, in your community, in a way that pleases you instead in a way that drains you. Let's go ahead and get some tarot for clarification. This is beautiful energy, guys. The heavy stuff that you're going through is coming to a close. You do have to take that leap of faith, the faith in yourself, have that self-confidence while you take this new journey. We want to go up. We want to raise our vibration. And you've been down to the lowest points. So we know that going up is going to alleviate a lot of the emotional trauma and drama that you've gone through in the past. All right, let's see what we have. Here's more emotion right here, the Page of Cups in reverse. You have to let go of the idea of getting an apology from whoever owes you one. Okay, you're not going to get that apology from them in the way that you need it or in the way you think you need it. So sometimes this is our acceptance of not receiving an apology, but allowing ourselves to heal from it as well. It's kind of like accepting an apology you'll never get, you know, and just looking at the situation for what it is and who that person was at that time. Here we have the Ace of Wands. And this is on your belonging and invisible. So when you do take this risk, you will be noticed. You will find that creativity and that drive and that inspiration that you've been looking for, that you've been kind of lacking recently because of all this emotional stuff you've been going through. It's going to show you a new way of living. It's going to show you a new way to express yourself through your creativity, through your drives, through your goals, whatever it is that's motivating you right now. This is where you need to manifest what it is that you want. All these flowers here are all your hopes and dreams, desires and goals. And the butterfly next to it is your transformation. So you are giving yourself another chance. The universe is supporting this chance. This is where you're going to be able to change your current circumstances for something that you really want and something that you've been really hoping for. Love is your energy, and you're coming in with the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Eight of Wands. This is new beginnings, quick communication, things take off really fast. So if you're moving out of, say, a bad relationship, a new relationship shows itself to you. Okay, new opportunities start showing themselves. There's a lot of communication, there's a lot of people talking, it's all of the positive. These are all offers. All these beautiful flowers are offers for you, and it's going to be firm offers. They're going to be something that you're going to be very interested in, and you're going to go through all your offers and you're going to entertain anyone that's coming in your way. You know, you love to be social, you love to get to know people and learn new things, and you're going to have that opportunity to do that. Love is your energy, and that is what they're attracted to, is your love energy, is your soul's brightness. Okay, and know that this emotional energy that you were in the past having to deal with in the past is not where you're going to be dealing with in the future. This present shift is going in the right direction. You will find people that appreciate you just for you. The Grove talks about going back to what you really need to focus on and release, even if it's a childhood trauma. I mean, go way back. Doesn't have to be last week, last year. It can be like a long time ago, something that bothers you that you really need to find peace with. Either accept an apology that you're never going to get from the person, or, you know, forgive yourself if you had done something or reacted in a way that you don't feel that that was in, you know, your best interest. Okay, we all do it, and sometimes we do act a little bit foolish when we're working with our emotions. We're not being logical, we're being emotional. Okay, welcome to the human experience, right? So going back to the Grove, that's a long time ago. That's like back in the day. So if something keeps bringing itself to the present day, it's something that needs to be addressed. Here we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, typically that is your card. Now, right now, you are feeling a little bit lost because they're asking you to follow the golden rule and possess self-confidence, but then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. You're struggling with that. You're struggling with forgiveness for the situation that had put you in this emotional issue that you're letting go of. And that's part of the struggle and part of letting go. So you're doing the right thing. It's a struggle. You're going back and forth. You're conflicted, but that's you working through the process. That's you working through the Grove. That's you analyzing the different things and how it made you feel. So you're getting to the end of that, and you will be able to release it, and you're slowly going through the process. You know, I wish I could say that when you go through this process, it's like bam and a snap and, oh, that's my problem. Okay, goodbye. It doesn't work that way. It really takes some time to go through the icky parts and really let them go, because they're icky and sticky, so they stick to all different kinds of your brain. You get different triggers for this particular situation, and you're working through the triggers. You're working through why you keep getting triggered, and you know you shouldn't anymore, or you don't want to anymore. You spent enough energy on it. It's time to let it go and focus on the new beginnings, the possibilities, your goals. You're getting inspired now. You're feeling lighter now. So this is just part of the process. I'm going to pull from one more deck here. Oh, and just so you know, at the bottom of the deck, I always like to show the bottom if I can. It's the death card, and that's about change. Okay, so there's change afoot. Don't be afraid of it. It's a closing of one chapter and opening up another chapter. And here we have embrace enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So this is beautiful to end the reading, because this is telling us that your transformation with the butterflies and the flowers and the light, bright energy that comes with this card is going to offset any fear you have with this change. You guys are going to come through this change just like amazingly strong. New opportunities, new love opportunities, new financial job opportunities. There's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of zest, a lot of happiness. This is your payback for going through any of the negative emotional things that you were going through. And I feel like that's why the pendulum didn't move as fast as it should have. I saw it kind of go yes, and I saw it kind of go no. And I think that's because a lot of you are still struggling in this energy here, and you're slowly overcoming the negative energy and possessing that self-confidence and possessing the dreams, the visions, the manifestations, and being present in those moments. So keep working on it. You're doing terrific. You're at the end. Embrace with enthusiasm your new opportunities that are coming and the new loves coming into your life. Thanks, Capricorn, for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.